So I'm Colonel Eloy Cuevas. Those of you who don't know me, Senior Army Instructor. Also, part of our instructor group is Sergeant First Class Freddy Valdez, also the Army Instructor. And this is the third year that we do this, or maybe the fourth, I'm not sure. As far as military signings, this is the second time this year. So I'm pretty sure in January, February, we'll have a lot more as students are about to graduate. They do enlist. Okay, we are, of course, a patriotic school. So with that, please, everyone, please stand for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, first thing I want to do is, of course, once again, thank everyone for being here, specifically our brothers and sisters in uniform, of course, Marines over there, and their recruiters, Sergeant Morales, Sergeant First Class Pedrosa, I think I saw Staff Sergeant Castro, and I'm sorry, I don't know your name, Sergeant Noel, and Noel. Okay, thank you for friends and family for being here to help to help our young Marine and soldier here remember this day. Okay, so why are we here? Well, obviously they have done this before. They already went to MEPS. They already enlisted, but here's an opportunity for them to once again recite the oath of enlistment in front of their friends, their family, and their peers. And of course, more importantly, welcome to the family members and friends of George Julian and Noemi. Okay. Also, we have a lot of enlistments here. I'm sorry, a lot of signings. We have athletic signings, okay? We have academic signings, and we have military signings. To me, and hopefully to you guys too, the military signing is probably bigger than any one of them. Don't get me wrong, they're all important. But here, these two individuals here are not just gonna go to college somewhere, all right? Or play some sport. They're going to go and they're going to go defend us. They're going to go serve our nation. A year from now, they could be off the Pacific, off Korea, in Africa, somewhere defending and serving our nation. They could be in harm's way. We pray not, but the reality is, in the military, we do have a tendency to get in harm's way. Soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen, they get hurt. Not just in combat, but in training. They do training that most their age would not do. And for that, of course, we need to applaud them. First, let me talk about Julian. Julian Acosta, this is his third year and really his fourth year of JROTC. He's coming to us from Mission High School, where he did 3 years as a Mission Eagle JROTC. There, he was quite busy. He was the S3, or the operations officer, and the S4. Here at our school, he's the S3. He's joining the Marine Corps a couple weeks ago, and in January, yes, less than 1 month, he will be at training. He's graduating early, so he could start his career as a Marine. He enlisted for 4 years as an infantryman. While here, he was a Raider. While at Mission High School, he was also part of the drill team. And his background is that he comes from a foster family. His foster father was a U.S. Marine. His foster father did pass away. Why did he join the Marine Corps? Well, Julian told me many reasons, but of course, his top one was his first response was to serve our country, serve this country. And of course, the pride of being a U.S. Marine. He will graduate 3 times next year. First, from, of course, U.S. Marine Corps basic training. Second, high school. Hopefully he'll get the opportunity to walk the stage. And third, Marine combat training. That'll probably be in late June. His desired location to be stationed the first time is in Nigeria, Africa. But of course, we all know that the Marine Corps and the Army and the Navy, they have their own plans. So we'll wait and see where Julian goes first duty assignment. And I said earlier, he leaves here. I didn't say this earlier. He leaves in January 20th, January 6th. Hopefully you guys could tell us, because I know there's some VFW members who want to be there when he departs and gets into that van to go to MEPS. Okay, just let us know. So Julian, we're very proud of you. I'm kind of glad you came here, man, to Mission High School. He is, from a personal side, he showed initiative right away. Right away. He was cleaning up that staff room. He was thinking ahead. You know, some students, they got to be told what to do. He took the initiative on his own, okay, and he made things happen. Him and, of course, you know, his battalion commander and XO that are here. Our next enlistee is Noemi Sanchez. Noemi is the battalion commander here at our high school. She will attend basic training this summer after graduation in mid-June, going to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. She's going to be an artilleryman or artillery person, all right? A 13 Bravo, which is a Cannon crew member. You know, but she was also, she followed her passion, and she followed the money. $9,000 bonus. So those of you guys who don't think the military does give you bonuses, okay? $9,000. So that's good for her. All right, that's good for her. Help her out for any down payments you want to do in the future. She enlisted for 4 years. 4 years in the U.S. Army. Here at the high school, she was a Raider, part of the National Honor Society. Tells me that she'll be the first person in her family to be in the military. So that, which is good. You have family members, cousins. I know Noemi, she's in the Army. Why did she join the military? Also to serve our country, to be something beyond just herself, to support and, of course, defend our nation. Traveling, the challenge of being a soldier, a combat armed soldier, just like Julian, combat armed Marine. And of course, you know, you'll see later on, she's going to get a big check that would demonstrate the education that the U.S. military, the Marine Corps does the same thing, provides its soldiers and its Marines. All right, as I said earlier, a couple of months ago or weeks ago, they went up to MEPS and they recited the oath of enlistment. At this time, please, future Marine and future soldier, please stand right here. Face the crowd. This oath of enlistment represents different things, different people. But if you hear the words, they mean a lot. They mean a lot. Soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen have recited this enlistment for generations, for over 200 years. It's not just another oath, but and you'll read about it, or you hear about it. It's an oath that they will have to live by, a commitment. They cannot just go to basic training and quit. All right, they can, but they will get probably court-martialed for dishonorable discharge. So it's pretty serious. Okay, future Marine, future soldier, please raise your right hand. And please repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Julian
Noemi
Acosta,
Sanchez,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear
that I will bear
true faith
true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and I will obey the orders of the President
I will obey the orders of the President
of the United States
of the United
and
States
the orders
and the orders
of the officers
of the officers
appointed over me,
appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to
the
regulations
Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the
Uniform Code of Military
So
Justice.
help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, guys. All right, in the order, typically what we do is we have the family members and the counselors. But first of all, we'd like our principal to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. Congratulations to everybody that's here at the table. On behalf of all the students and staff here at Weslaco High School, we are very, very proud because, yes, right now, as a matter of fact, we have an athletic signing going on over at the faculty conference room. So it's really neat to have two things going on at the same time. But I'm happy to be here with both students today. So on behalf of all the students and staff here at Weslaco High School, we want to give our future soldiers a big round of applause on behalf of Weslaco High School. So let's do that, kiddos. Today, though, I'm also here. I was invited to be here next to Julian, which is a big honor for me. A lot of people sometimes will say that joining the Army, joining the military, that there's lots of benefits. But what I will tell you also that it is a big sacrifice. And it's very, very admirable. I got to meet Julian this summer. They called me over to the front office and they said, hey, we have a student that wants to go ahead and register. And I said, okay, well, let's do it. And they said, we want to talk to you a little bit first. So we talked a little bit, and lo and behold, here we are. We're now December, and he decided to graduate early. He decided to go ahead and enlist and serve our country. So Julian, I want to tell you congratulations. I'm very, very proud. What I've seen you do in these last 3-4 months has been phenomenal. For you to all of a sudden decide that you're going to graduate early, and you've been doing it in the last 2 weeks, you've been dedicating yourself, a lot of discipline and a lot of determination, and I think that that's what's going to make you successful on in life. So want to just wish you the best. God bless you, and if you ever need anything, you can always come back to Weslaco High School. So congratulations.
Okay, let me see if I can get through this. I am the school social worker, and I'm standing here on behalf of his counselor, Ms. Didi Gonzalez, who couldn't be here today. I'm sorry. This is a very special day for us, and I've often said in working with students that oftentimes, many times, it takes a village to help a student succeed. And today, I'm so happy to see his village sitting here. And with the leadership of Ms. Morales, it's always allowing us to go way above and beyond for our students. So the Marines is not just getting a good kid, they're getting a great man. And I know that Julian is going to make us proud. I know he's going to serve our country with such dignity. And I know he's going to come back to Weslaco High School and speak to our students, motivate our students, and inspire them and let them know that with a lot of faith and a lot of perseverance, you can succeed. And he's a living example of that. And we're so proud of you, Julian. And you always have a home here at Weslaco High School. So thank you.
So I am Mrs. Villa. I am Noemi's counselor. So I haven't known Noemi for a very long time. I am her new counselor. But my first memory of her is at our fish camp. So she actually went up there to talk to all of our incoming freshmen on, the qualities of a JROTC cadet. And watching her up there was very admirable. And just to see you today, signing with the U.S. Army, I know that your future is beyond. Just like Ms. Morales said, if you ever need anything, Weslaco High School's here, because once a Panther, always a Panther.
They're going to start with you. Coach Cal.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm one of his teachers. I'm his government teacher. I got to meet Julian early in the year when he first enrolled here at Weslaco High School. And as a teacher, sometimes we don't take the time to get to know our students because we get so busy. But for some reason, we sat down probably about 4 times already and talked. And if you get to know Julian, you get to know his story. And his story is pretty amazing because what he probably has experienced to this date as an 18-year-old, most of us would probably never experience in a lifetime. And so when he told me his story, it caught my attention, not because of what has happened to him, but because of what he keeps on doing, despite all the obstacles he has faced in his life. And as the Colonel mentioned earlier, his family passed away. So what now? And to see this young man, late September, maybe early October, we practiced at 6 in the morning, early in the week, and I walk out to practice to set up the field, and a couple of us were out there, and we see somebody running. It was like 5:45 in the morning. And we said, who's that? I said, I don't know. So we finished setting up, and then I walked over there because I didn't have my glasses on at the time. And I walked over there, and it was Julian. He had a backpack on, a heavy backpack on. He had his combat boots on, and he was running. And he's running down the track, gets up on the home side stands, and is running up and down the stands. He finally comes home and says, hey, Julian, what's going on? You just getting in shape? He goes, no, I need to make weight, To me, at 5:45 in the morning, majority of America is still asleep. This young man was out there busting his tail because he had a goal to meet. And so that's one of the things I think we see as a resiliency, number one. The idea that he has all these obstacles that has been placed in front of him for whatever reason. And he can go out and blame people left and right. He can probably blame God and all these things that we talked about before, but he doesn't. And that's a true character of a young man that knows what he wants out of life despite the setbacks that he's had. And I think one of the things that overall we can say is that he is joining the Marines. And you can see here, the brotherhood is here. And that's one of the things that we have in our athletic department is that we have a brotherhood. And he is joining a brotherhood, a special brotherhood, because how many of us are going to get up at 4 in the morning and go through PT knowing that you're going to be part of an infantry that in a moment's notice you're going to get called no matter what happens around the world. That's an ultimate sacrifice. And I think the other thing that I kept in mind as I talked to him the other day is we have this other saying in our athletic department is built to win. And I think Julian is built to win. he is built for the Marines. So the Marines are very fortunate to get somebody like him. And just me, I'm just one of his teachers, and I'm very fortunate he asked me to come up and speak on his behalf, and I'm very proud to do so, and I'm very honored as well. So I hopefully get to see him back in May when he walks across that stage, when he receives his diploma. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here for them. I'm Noemi's mom. This is hard, but this is what she wants, and she has 100% of my support for it. And I just wish them the best. And like you all say, you know, they'll be back here in Weslaco, and we just put them in God's hands.
Okay. To begin, I'm sorry I lost my voice Saturday on the parade, so I'm barely getting my voice back, but I'm gonna try. So let me stand up. To begin, I would like to thank everyone that came out today to share this experience with me, my family, and especially future Marine Julian. This upcoming change that we're gonna endure is going to be very difficult for me. But I know with the endless support from my family, friends, and my amazing recruiters standing right behind me, I will be okay. I also want to thank my mom. I thank you for everything growing up and what you did for me and my 4 sisters. And I promise that I will always be okay. Lastly, my 2 spectacular instructors, Colonel Cuevas and Sergeant Freddie Mendez. Thank you guys. I've learned everything I need to know because of you guys, and I will forever be grateful for you guys for being in my life. And for the cadets out there, I'd like to leave you guys with this. Always achieve your goals. Do not give up. It's not easy to sacrifice short-term contentment for long-term gain. Thank you.
I'll say something, just a few words. Like her, I'm her stepdad. We haven't officially married, but I've known Noemi for 6 years. She was in middle school or elementary when I first met her. And so she's grown up there, and she's a wonderful person. She's very helpful, a hard worker, and we've seen all the time she's put into the JROTC department, or ROTC this and ROTC this and camp this and trainings and waking up early and this and that. So I've seen her dedication. So I know what the Army is going to get. She is super dedicated at what she does, and when she sets her mind to it, she does it. And she will do great things and will serve our country well. To be honest, I was trying to talk her out of it, still trying to. And at the end of the day, you know, it's her decision, and we just have to back her up and give her the support she needs. And that's what she's going to get from both of us and her sisters and all of the family. And just wish you well and be safe and know that we love you. And just have fun. And like you say, you want to travel, have fun, enjoy life, and you're going to be away for a while, but we'll be here for you when you come back, and we love you.
Hello, everybody. I want to start off with thanking all of you for being here. I want to thank all of the recruits that are here, Marines, my bad, and my recruiter. I texted my gunnery sergeant this morning, and I asked him if he was going to be here. He said he couldn't, but there was going to be 10 Marines here, and I didn't get it. I thought he was going to say like soul or something, but I saw all of them and I was kind of impressed. Getting back to what I was saying, I want to thank my sister in arms sitting beside me, Noemi. Today marks another day closer to graduation and to shipping off. I would also like to thank many of my teachers, Coach Cab sitting beside me, and Mrs. Morales as well. All of my teachers have driven my ambition closer to my education. What I am today, a soon-to-be Marine. I know I don't have the privilege of having my parents here today, but I have the privilege of having some of the greatest people that I've known today. I want to thank all of you for being here as well, once more.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sergeant Morales. I know I look a little bit young to be a recruiter. Trust me, I am certified and everything. Real quickly, I just want to give a shout out to the Marines that are here with me right now. It's very big that they're here. The Marines that are standing there, they're privates, private first classes. They went through the 13 weeks of long endurance for the Marine Corps boot camp. One of them I want to especially recognize because she's an alumni from this school. She actually graduated last year. Private Gonzalez, step forward real quick. As you can see, there is a brotherhood, a sisterhood with the Marines that we have great pride with ourselves. Whenever I first spoke with Julian, one of his tags was pride of belonging. Now saying that, the Marine Corps has identified 11 identifiable traits that made many people successful in life. And for him, his tag was pride of belonging. That was his most important one. He already knew he wanted to do something bigger and better than himself. He is already gotten the steps to graduate early, go to boot camp at the end of next month, and that's phenomenal. I don't know that many young men and women that want to take those steps, but for those few, it's amazing, it's immaculate. And then for the future soldier, congratulations on your choice, just because, again, it is a big step knowing that you want to go into the military. I enlisted outside, like right after high school, and I went through the 13 weeks. For the students that are enlisting right now, it's a big moment, because they're deciding to say, hey, I want to put my life on hold for a while. I want to serve a 4-year, 5-year contract with the United States government to show that I love the country, I love my family and friends. I want to make sure that they're safe. So again, congratulations to the both of y'all.
Hey guys, good afternoon. First of all, I want to thank President Morales. Thank you for always letting us come in here. It's always with arms wide open. The Counseling Department, Ms. Salinas, always a pleasure. The ROTC program, you guys are doing great. Just like Morales said, the school here has a great outcome when it comes to producing service members, right? We have Noemi, we have Julian, we have Diana over there, I just saw her, and we have the Marines here. So you guys, because of you guys as a staff here, you guys produce this for your country, not only for the school, but like Colonel Cuevas said, to be serving our country here in the near future. When I first met Noemi last year as a junior, she had a couple buddies that were also interested in the Army that enlisted, and she said, hey, Sergeant Pedrosa, I'm ready to go. I was like, all right, let's do this. You take the test? I was like, no. Are your parents on board? Like, no. Like, all right, let's do it. She did. She took the test, didn't do so great, but then she took it again, and she bombed. She aced it. She did really good. The parents came along the way and said, yeah, okay, we'll do it. This is what she wants. We're not getting her out of it. Let's support her. And for all the family members here, thank you for supporting your friend, your sister, your stepdaughter, your daughter. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much it means to the person who's going to serve their country. It really means a lot to them. Like Sergeant Cuevas said, she enlisted as a cannon crew member. She's going to go artillery. She got a bonus, and she also picked to go to Alaska. So I'm really happy for you. Yeah. You had all the choice. You checked all the blocks with the Army. All of them, every single one of them. Congratulations. Everything that the colonel said, the counselor said, is absolutely true. You are a go-getter. You have a mission, and you always put it first, and you will never accept defeat. And that's going to come a long ways when you go to basic training, and you can do great things. I could see you as a squad leader, platoon sergeant, first sergeant, Sergeant Major Sanchez. You can do great things in the Army, girl. Really, really proud of you. Julian, hey, man, go do it, bro. You got this. Strive forward. You're an awesome person. You're a very intelligent person, and you can do great things in the Marine Corps. For all you guys who have served or are serving, stick your head up high. Hold your chin up high. You guys are the 1% serving your country for all these beautiful people here. So when you're walking down the halls, be proud. Not that you're not, but be more proud. You guys are doing it. You guys know what it takes, and good luck to Noemi. You're gonna do great things. I'm looking forward to see you out there in the line.
Okay, at this time, both Marine and future soldier will sign a document to symbolize their commitment to the U.S. Marine Corps and U.S. Army. All right, gentlemen. Start to this ceremony. If everyone please stand for the singing of the Army song and the Marine Corps hymn.
All righty. May those in the Army please join me in reciting the first verse of The Army Goes Rolling Along. First to fight for the right and to build a nation's might, and the Army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the Army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the Army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. For where we go, you will always know that the Army goes rolling along. And may the Marines join me in the Marine Corps hymn. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we have fought our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
Awesome job, Francisco. You're hired. Next time, you're do it again. All right, gentlemen and ladies, this marks the end of the ceremony. Please come and take pictures with our future soldier and Marine. Thank you.